Let's talk about the animes of this season. With the anime growing in popularity every season, even more animes are produced now than the last seasons. New animes keep popping up when we haven't even finished watching animes from the last season. We can no longer judge anything by anime thumbnails and synopsis at this point, when every anime looks and feels exactly the same each season, with only some anime being an exception. I waited 3 weeks before I watched anime from this season, so that if I am hooked with any of these anime, I will be able to watch at least 3 episodes of them. And so I told myself to watch every new anime that aired this season by giving 1 episode each, and see what the anime might be about. Note that I'm not going to talk about the anime continuations from previous seasons, user animes and boy love animes. I'm putting animes in 3 categories: good, decent, and bad. Good means it's a must watch for me. Decent anime means anime that can be enjoyed universally, and bad means I hate it. Everything I'm going to talk about in this video are all based on my own taste, so please take everything I say as a grain of salt. I reckon most of you guys watching this video just want to know what animes I consider worth watching, so I'll be talking about what I consider to be good animes first. Going in alphabetical order, we have Boku no Ame-iro Protocol. The anime trailer didn't convince me well enough, as it doesn't show us any esport elements, despite this anime being advertised as an esport anime. But I was surprised when the anime opens the episode with this. Gamers, we finally have an actual esport anime, not going inside the MMORPG or Sword Online spin-offs. Man, I'm just so happy that they decided to make an esport anime. The premise of the anime is plain simple. It's about a boy trying to earn money by playing games. And that's it. The story can just be thrown out the window for me. I'm only here for some esport anime stuff, so I'm fine with it. I'm expecting a lot from this anime, as this could go either Sword Online route or straight to the trash bin. I want this anime to be the start of the esport anime trend. I want to see better quality esport animes than this, obviously. I'll be watching this anime to the end, and it's a must watch for gamers. You gotta give this anime studio a credit to even have the balls to make this anime in Japan, where the majority just play phone games. Next, we have Deko Boko Majo no Oyako Jijo, an EHK anime where a witch who is definitely not 16-year-old took an abandoned child in the forest and decided to raise the child by herself. The year passed and the child grew into a fine healthy adult, and now they do whatever witches do and stuff. What's the size of anime of mom and dad and witches and magic and fitness and whatever the heck this thing is, and enjoying the heartwarming show. Damn, if they ever made a fitness plushie, I'm buying it for sure. I will continue watching this anime as it gives me a few giggles here and there. The characters are lovable. If you are into EHK animes with witches for some reason, watch this anime. Kami Erabi, a battle royale original anime from the new anime studio Anand, made entirely with CG. It has a very bad rating on Ame-iro, probably because of CGs. For me, I don't mind watching CG anime myself, but I don't think that's the case for most of the people, which is why I think I find it hard to recommend. But if you don't mind CG, then you are in for a treat, because I actually find this anime so much fun to watch, and it has a great sound design and soundtracks to boot. For example, the protagonists have the power called Full Sutra, and that can one-shot anyone, but in exchange for inflicting karma on itself. This power is so simple yet ridiculous. Once you heard him utter the name of his power and this music starts playing, you are just dead. But his power can be countered, which became even more interesting to see how will this OP protagonist fight with other candidates who also have ridiculous power just like himself. Watch it. I promise you will enjoy it. MF Course. A racing anime which appears to be a sequel to Initial D. The story follows a protagonist who graduated from some kind of driving university from England, and he is half Japanese. With his mom, dad and all, he came to Japan to find his Japanese father who left his family when he was a child. He aimed to take part in Japanese car racing scene in order to get his long-lost father's attention. Never once in my life have I thought Initial D will ever have a sequel. But here we are now, after a decade or so. I want to put this anime on the list even though it is technically not a new anime but a sequel to Initial D. But you don't really need to watch Initial D in order to enjoy this show. Heck, I don't even remember most of the show myself, and this anime can be enjoyed by its own as a standalone series. Animation quality overall got a major upgrade, and it just feels refreshing to see Initial D series again in all its glory in modern animation. If you like car racing and a good drama and romance, or if you just want more Initial D, like me, check out this anime.
MF Ghost.
This anime is from the same author of Sakamoto Tezuka. You will know what you will be getting if you have watched Sakamoto Tezuka anime. Tons of absurd and overly exaggerated moments and characters who are sometimes very weird. Don't get me wrong, I'm only saying this as a good thing because it is a turn off your brain, overly exaggerated fun anime to watch. Mokushiroku no Yonkishi, a sequel to 7 Deadly Sins. Don't worry, it is not Boruto, and rest assured because the anime is very good this time, and it follows what seems not like a child of Meliodas but the son of other guy. It is a better shonen anime, so don't expect too much from it. The series will get better as the episodes start piling up, so don't drop the series just because it is generic. You know, this shonen genre format will never change unlike other genre, and it's fine. It's not doing anything new or anything groundbreaking. Let the shonen anime do what it does best, which is the fights, and let the animation do the cooking. I still think to this day, 7 Deadly Sins series is the most charming we ever had in recent years, at least in better shonen category, besides Dragon Ball being the most charming better shonen of all time. I always enjoy any shonen manga that follows the right road. It is always a comfort food for me. So if you want a monthly dose of good shonen, watch this. Yuzuki-san no Yonkyōzai, a slice of life anime of 4 brothers looking after each other after their parents die. The first son is a school teacher, second son is a high schooler, third son, who is also the protagonist, is a middle schooler, and the fourth son is a primary schooler, and they all attend the same school. This is probably just my personal taste because it resonates a lot with my own family, so I might be biased here, but even so, I still think this anime is a good slice of life anime by itself. If you want some wholesome anime with good animation quality, watch this. You don't need to have siblings to enjoy this show. Kusuriya no Hitori Goto, a historical drama anime. Watching this anime makes me feel like a kid all over again. Being an Asian kid, I used to watch a lot of historical dramas with my aunts and siblings, and now I'm watching drama but in anime form. I'm pretty sure the plot structure and the story won't have much difference than any other dramas out there, but I don't know a single thing about the historical drama, so watching this anime is just very refreshing for me. It's like discovering a new anime genre for the first time. I don't know what the story will lead to, but for now I'm just having fun watching and experiencing the history. Let's just say it is different now than when I was a kid before. Maybe that's why every Asian housewife watches historical drama after all. Anyway, the anime dropped 3 episodes in one day, so check it out. Who knows, this might be the anime you never knew you wanted to watch. And man, do I miss playing Genshin. Enter Ninja, a ninja anime obviously, but that's not all. It is from the same author of Ame-iro manga, another dumb and fun anime. 3 episodes is out by the time I'm making this video and I have watched them all. But I still don't know what the hell is going on with the anime just yet, and somehow it feels hype when ninja meet each other and fight. The animation actually doesn't do much justice for this anime, as it has decent animation at best, nothing crazy. I can't find the right word to describe this weird anime. That's why I can't quite say it is a good anime or a bad anime. Maybe it will get good later on, but for now, it is only in decent category, as I can't bring myself to recommend you guys this anime as a must watch as of now. 16-bit sensation, another layer. This anime covers the visual novels, or as they call it here in Japan, the shoujo game industry. If you read visual novels before and love them, you will find this anime interesting to watch, as it might name drop visual novels that you might have read before, as it was the case for me since they name drop my favorite visual novel of all time, Dokyusei. I'm just using this anime as an excuse to recommend you guys good visual novels too, so while I am at it, I also want to recommend another visual novel, and if you like Dokyusei, there is also Dokyusei too, so go learn some Japanese and play it. They are all masterpieces which are all produced during the golden age of visual novel game period. Okay, so where was I again? Oh yeah, like I said before, this anime targets the nostalgic audience who love visual novels, so if you are one of them, check this anime out, otherwise skip it. 冒険者になりたいと都に出てた娘が S ランクになってた。The anime these days, I swear, I stopped believing in anime parents long time ago, as they can either go sideways or another, or maybe because Usagi drop just gave me so much trauma, so much so that I just can't seem to let my guard down while watching this anime, as there are so many red flags popping up here and there. Maybe I'm just overthinking. I don't know. If you haven't watched or read Usagi Drop, tell me what you think of this anime. The one I mentioned before, Dekoboko Majo no Oyako Jijo, which is also an anime parent anime. Yeah, I don't know what to call these kind of anime types anymore. I'm choosing that anime over this anime at any time of the day. As for me, I am skipping this anime. But damn, the background art looks so good though. Boshoku no Berserk, a fantasy anime with generic plot and generic characters. The protagonist wields the sword, which is straight out of SAO, has the haircut of Kirito, and the name is fake graphite. He is a true black swordsman. That says, the unique thing in this anime is the protagonist's skill called Boshoku, which means gluttony. The way this power works is that you can gain power and use skill from killing anything. But here's the catch, his skills, unlike any other people, go against the very existence of God, as the power is connected with the 7 deadly sins or something. But here's the catch. You see, all people in this world obtain their skill from God, and unlike other people's skill, the protagonist's skill go against the very existence of God, as his power is connected with 7 deadly sins or something. Now that I think of it, it ain't anything new at all. I don't know, I'm just talking out of my ass after watching one episode of this. I'm skipping this anime. Boo Buster. This is so far the only manga anime airing this season, but unlike the other manga, this anime feels very Japanese to me. You aren't here just to fight inside the robots and flying all over the universe. Instead, you got to do your paperwork before saving any people's life or fight monsters. It is indeed a different take on manga genre. The art might feel familiar to you, as the art is done by Isaku Kubonochi, whose art I'm a big fan of. That said, I will still check this anime out, but if it is 90% official anime and 10% manga, I don't think I'm going to like this at all. Buddha no Liver wa Kanesu Shiro, an anime isekai anime, but this time you are not a dog but a pig. How cool is that? Now I wonder why these anime are getting made. Are we living in the age where mangakas are putting every blood and sweat in their work and get anime adaptation anymore? Maybe we are in the letters where we only need the manga to be popular enough to be made into anime. Like, what is going on? Do we need this anime, guys? Are they just making this anime just to meet the quota of 10 to 5 different isekais every season? Yeah, I will understand if you guys are making a normal isekai with different stuff to watch, like Boshoku or no Berserk, for example. But a pig? Really? The only reason I didn't put it in bad anime is because it is still a decent anime in the end of the day. Other than that, I just can't understand putting anime not only in isekai but in anime as a whole. Like, no one cares about animes except being a mascot character. Actually, Iki is the only exception I will ever make because you are the GOAT. Hamesu no Okoku, an edgy revenge anime where witches are headed down by people who once worshipped them. But now with advanced technology and stuff, people no longer need witches, so they start hunting them down. And among them, the protagonist teacher got killed, so now he thirsts for revenge to bring the anti-human kingdom down to ashes. Nothing wrong with this anime at all, and that is why it is in decent category. It is a solid anime to watch this season. It unique some edginess. Hikikomori Kyuketsuki no Momo, a vampire anime where the protagonist is a hikikomori, as if the anime is mocking me for my earlier anime take. Anime take. Man, I can't say the word anime anymore. This anime first episode include fighting with anime man. Alright, I don't like fairies, okay? With the exception of Beastars, of course. I still can't get the Lego's clothes changing scene out of my head until this day. Other than Beastar, I won't tolerate any anime or anime man in the anime I watch. That was difficult. I'm skipping this anyway. Hoshikuzu Telepath, a social anxiety slice-like anime with clean animation. The protagonist is better at making friends, so she chooses to make friends with alien instead. And then the alien comes down and he attends school and they make friends together. Keiken Zumi no Kimi to Keiken Zero no Ore ga Sukiai Suru Hanashi, a beta male romance anime. I don't need any more bland anime girls in my life anymore, guys. Chitoge will be my first love and Marin will be my last love. And I'm not going to give away any space to bland anime girls anymore. And also, I've already fallen out of romance genre in general, so unless it is very good, I don't think I will be putting any romance anime in good anime category for a while. Kikensha no Mahou wa Tokubezu desu, a regression anime. The dragon lord has been slain and sold the pieces back to the wall. Or is it? The dragon self-destroyed itself and taking the hero party together with him. The protagonist then wakes up and now he got reincarnated again into his own world, giving him the second chance in life. Regression anime is not really my thing unless the anime takes place in school or somewhere I can relate to. Relatability plays a huge role in regression anime, and I, for one, can't really imagine me saving an anime kid from a fantasy world from previous life or whatever, so I'm skipping this anime just for that. Otherwise, check this anime out, it is a solid anime to watch. Kimi no Koto ga daisuki na 100 人の彼女, a harem anime where the protagonists have to choose one girl among hundreds of them, but if he chooses one, the rest will die. So he came up with the Giga Brain plan. He's going to take every 100 girls at the same time, a very insane concept to tackle. Imagine the mangaka having to read tons of visual novels in order to make different types of anime waifus available in the Wii universe. Obviously, this anime ain't meant to be taken seriously, but the anime takes even a step further by the fourth wall breaking the whole time, reminding us that this anime is willing to break all the anime tropes time and time again to make us enjoy the dumb and fun harem world that protagonist is going to make. Man, what would the world we will be living in right now if this anime were to come out instead of Love Hina and Nisekoi? I can only imagine how wide waifu world would be back then, though I doubt I will find any waifu that I want to root for in this anime, but I'm down to check out how far can this mangaka take the harem genre. 婚約破棄された令嬢を拾った俺がいけないことを教え込む Another heartwarming slice-of-life anime. It follows two characters, one being a runaway princess who is so pure, she needs to be spoiled by the protagonist by giving her sweets to eat before dinner. If you want to know more about how the protagonist will spoil this pure-hearted girl, check this anime out. It's a very wholesome anime. I already have some slice-of-life anime for myself, so I will take a pass with this one. Megumi no Daigo Kyugoku no Orange, a real firefighting anime. Yeah, no firefighting this time. This anime gives you insights of how the life of firefighter is. As soon as the episode opens up, you see the Tokyo in fires. What could possibly happen for such event to happen, and how will everything lead to this catastrophic event? There's the intriguing underlying plot to the big event that's going to come in the future. Or so the first episode of this anime makes me feel like anyway. I think this could be a solid anime to watch this season, but it doesn't really interest me enough to keep watching. I don't know, firefighting anime isn't just a thing for me, so I'm skipping this. Overtake, another car racing anime, but this time it is F2 racing. I have initiated the sequel to watch, so I'm skipping this. Ragnar Crimson. It is basically a dragon slaying anime in dark fantasy war setting where dragons terrorize the world. Dragon hunters make living by hunting dragons, and our protagonist is one of them. But he is already paired with this loli who appears to be a top dragon hunter who hunts down 300 dragons, and our protagonist admires her so much he considers this loli as a hero because she once saved him from the bad guys. It takes its edginess seriously. This anime seems to be really going full edge mode. The protagonist although likable, except for one thing, he is into loli. The animation is decent, plus this anime has your favorite. There are CG's dragons. There are many dark fantasy airing this season, so this is a solid dark fantasy anime to watch. Second, Kagure no Maken Sky, a mediocre fantasy anime from Studio Passione, which took me more time to say the title of the anime than to comment on this anime. It is an easy skip for me. Shangri-La La Frontier. This is arguably the most good-looking anime of this season. I wish that esports anime would have this level of quality, to be honest. Animation is going to carry this entire show for sure. I put it in the design category only because I don't want to watch another gaming anime if it is not esports anime anymore. I will still choose to watch the esports anime rather than this beautiful anime. I'm not saying this anime is bad by any means. It is just my personal preference. I know you guys will love this anime and I couldn't agree more. This anime is definitely a must watch if you just want to watch a very high quality anime. Shy. This is another social anxiety anime, but I only see Bochi the hero when I was watching this anime, but with a very clean animation style to boot. I can't say much about this anime as this anime does nothing wrong in its own department, and that's why it is on the design category list. Jokes aside, this is just another magical girl show in disguise. So no Freedom, a highly anticipated anime to come out this season. It is a great show for sure, but you might wonder why it is in the design category. The reason is simple, because of this movie. Watching this anime makes me feel like rewatching that movie for a sixth time. I have rewatched that movie many times and I hold it very dearly to my heart, and I will always rate that movie as my top 5 favorite anime movie of all time. I find it very hard for me to even say the word a must watch when I don't even want to watch it myself, you know. That's why I'm leaving this anime to you guys to decide. Tiamon Tegoku Monogatari Dento Dai Kara Hajimaru Hime no Tensei Gyakuten. Oh man, I'm getting really tired seeing these long titles. Another regression anime. The protagonist got killed by a guillotine-kun and not a truck-kun, and now she reincarnated again into her own world to be kind to others and be a good person. Bad guys doing good things after giving a second chance in life? Hell yeah, let's go. Undead and Luck, a better shonen anime from Shonen Jump manga. It follows one character who rejects death and another who rejects luck. So together they made a great combo, as the undead guy wants to find a place to die, which can only be made possible by this girl who has the ability of unluck, and are handed down by some kind of dangerous organization. Okay, now here's my problem. Not with this anime, but with shonen genre as a whole. Undead and Luck follow one of the current trends going on in shonen manga world. The fast-paced action battles shonen are popping up left and right, like Dandadan and Gaji Akuda for clear example. Though there is nothing wrong with the fast-paced battle shonen, there is still a place in me that yearns for slow banners like back in the days with the big three that trashed the part of royal road of manga. These days, I just can't find the time or reason to actually connect with anime characters anymore. That said, My Hero Academia and Black Clover are the closest one I can think of that can give me the feels I had when I first watched Naruto and continuing to watch my entire childhood, and then see the series as well as my childhood ended right in front of my eyes. The emotion peaked at that moment. I'm really jealous of One Piece anime since they will be able to witness the best anime emotion of all time. Man, come on, let this fellow guy on the internet dream once more. I'm still hoping long-running shonen to make a comeback someday, but until then, I will be low-key watching better shonen for now. Ojo to Bangen-kun, a shoujo anime where a grown-ass man is attracted to a girl who he raised since she was a child. I'm not a fan of male character design in this anime. Plus, the protagonist is very overprotective and very obsessed with this high school girl. To top that off, the girl appears to be in love with him too. Honestly, main guy pisses me off so much, it gives me uncomfortable vibes, so I'm skipping this anime. I think this anime is strictly just for shoujo fans. Potion Danomi de Ikinobimasu, an isekai anime about potion. I have no comment with this anime, so it's a skip for me. Towaru Osano VR MMO Kazudoki, another gaming anime, and the protagonist is a working adult who plays game when he gets home. All I can say is, if you want to see a guy in 30s playing self-insert MMORPG, go for it. It's a skip for me. Watashi no Oshi no Akuyaku Reijo. This is my first time watching villainous anime. I want to give villainous genre a try, but to no avail. I do alien with this kind of genre, so much in fact that I'm not even in the right place to judge villainous anime at all. I will leave this anime for you guys to judge. It is still a no-go for me. Okay, finally it's all over. Overall, I feel like new anime this season is very weak. I feel like the only high contender for this season will continue to be the anime continuation from the previous seasons. That's all I have to say about anime for this season, but in the end, watch whatever you want really. I believe there is anime for everybody. If you have any opinion that you disagree or agree, leave a comment down below. I want to know what you think of anime this season. Rate my anime taste. As always, have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.